What's going on, everybody? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. So welcome here to my channel and welcome to your daily tarot card reading. This is going to be for Sunday, April 18th, and the deck I use for Sundays is the Good Tarot. So I decided, and was guided, to do a little bit of a intentional look at where your manifestations could be coming from, you know, how you can implement certain techniques to bolster your magnetization as far as the law of attraction goes. So if you guys are subscribers, and I'm pretty sure you can see things I post even if you're not a subscriber, but every Saturday I post like a wealth affirmation or a money mantra. So hopefully some of you are saving them, you know, so you can look at them at least once a day and maybe speak it out loud. I really believe that you attract what you think about the most and what you put the most feeling into, and of course what you speak of. So we're going to focus on, you know, what matters to you most and bringing that into your life. And I just had a card fly out as my guide's subtle way of saying, yeah, it's really time to crack on with the reading. So I'm super glad that this card came out for you guys, okay? So I'm going to show you the card in a second. And this is the Ten of Earth. Very, very positive card. This is known as the jackpot card. Lots of decks portray this card with a big treasure chest. You want to think about like pirates. What's it called? Why do I want to say booty? That's wrong though, isn't it? Booty's wrong? Oh, and there is a chest in there. You know what, guys? I'm so colorblind, so it took me a minute to be able to see that. Ooh, and then there's a wolf. Oh, amazing. So we saw a spirit animal owl yesterday, and now there's a spirit animal wolf here for you guys. But what is most compelling to me is how comfortable that the character is amidst all of this wealth. Like, how comfortable are you with money? How much do you know about money? You know? Is it time to start? Oh, that's better. Is it time to start like really looking deeply at how comfortable you are with a ton of money? And everybody thinks that they might want lots of money, but a lot of people think that they don't deserve it, or they just wouldn't know what to do with it, like how to invest it, or, you know, where to bank. Like, do you have a bank? Like, do you think that people are going to rip you off? You know? So, like, your comfort level around tons of cash. Maybe you're afraid to carry lots of cash, or there's some sort of fear that needs to be conquered here, because if you're afraid of lots of money, you're never going to attract it. You know, you won't. Or if you do, you're just going to run through it like in a heartbeat and then wonder, oh, what happened there? You know, because you just poured it all away down the drain because you didn't know what you were doing with it. So the next card I pulled for you guys is the Seven of Fire. So the Seven of Fire is to start sticking up for yourself, right? And of course, in the Good Tarot, they put unicorns instead of wands or fire. And I find that really, really touching and sort of moving. It's kind of like maybe somebody else was telling you that you weren't worthy of money, or that you would never be able to earn money, or you're only worth this amount of money. Like, I had a boss that told me, oh, your job just isn't worth anything. And I was like, okay, you know, thanks. And it's just that kind of thing that other people say, especially if you're very impressionable or you heard that in an age of like childhood. Your brain is just going to keep on reminding you on a subconscious level, yeah, well, you suck and you don't deserve to be a millionaire. So the Seven of Fire is coming in and it's saying, well, I already am a millionaire. You know, I have everything that I ever wished for. And I deserve it because I'm a thing of beauty and I'm a divine creature of love and light. And like I have the cutest little, what do they call that blanket? I got throw rug, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. So, I mean, there's a total shift in your mindset that needs to happen before your manifestations show up for you. So I want to clarify out. Oh, this is really cool too. So I've got the call card for you. So the call card is like following what makes your heart happy, because the more joy that you can circulate in your life, the more these negative flags of, you know, feeling unworthy and all of that like horrifying stuff that we all tend to tell ourselves. Even the most successful people tell themselves these things, you know, it's just part of, because what you're thinking is, it's based on the collective. So there's something I'm really not quite 100% meshing with, is that there's that, and I think it was Eckhart Tolle that said, you are not the thoughts that you think, you are the listener. So I've had some kind of deep moments trying to figure that out. And if you think about it, you do understand that there's a voice in your head and then there's a part of you that is listening. So, I mean, I'm still meditating on that because I've got a question mark on that. So that's part of my ascension process. But so those voices that you're hearing and that you're listening to as the listener of yourself as the divine being, those voices are the collective, right? And there's a very negative collective, and then there is a very positive collective. And depending on where you are in your life, you're going to tune into different energies. So if you're following your calling, like I consider tarot card reading my calling, you start to really attract in a different type of people, you know, the people that really are on your same vibrational level, that are very calmly, quietly confident, you know, and comfortable with being rewarded from the universe, where they're like, oh, thank you for that, you know, instead of thinking, oh, I really don't deserve that. Like if somebody wants to pick you up, you know, your lunch, and you're like, oh, please don't, and you're like, ugh, just say thank you. Just start saying thank you. I really appreciate that. You know, don't push away your blessings. And I think I'm going to write that one down. Hold on. And then start feeling really joyful. And I just had the top card fall off. So let's have a look at what this says. So this is the 5 of Fire. Okay. So the 5 of Fire, it just is that reminder to time your words and consider them very carefully and start to recycle things like in your brain. You might have to say it a couple times. Like instead of saying, I owe you one, I really appreciate that. Let's do this again. You know, there's such a different way where you can approach a situation instead of affirming that you're not worthy of generosity and kindness and being a recipient of the boundless wealth and abundance, you know. I'm going to pull you guys one more card here, but the more that you let yourself be blessed, the more that you'll be blessed. That's basically all there is to it. And it's like accepting a compliment. Either you do it gracefully or you shoot it down, you know. Oh, jeez, I just had a card like absolutely rocket across the living room. Hold on. So 9 of Earth here for you guys, and this is the result of all the seeds that you have sown. So, like, what are you tilling into the soil? Is it negative thoughts? Is it, you know, is it positive thoughts? Are you sticking up for yourself? Are you reminding yourself that there's enough for everybody? You know, you can take whatever you want because there's going to be plenty for everybody. Abundance is bottomless. Abundance is limitless. You know, just don't feel bad. And look into stuff like that And if anybody has any resources on that, what I was talking about, that you are not your thoughts, you're the listener, I'd really love it if you would put it in the comments, because it's something I'm sort of stretching myself towards, and maybe other people would be interested also. Okay, so you guys, don't push away your blessings, okay? Open your arms. Bye. Bye.